My name's Katie Diamond. I'm a queer illustrator and comic artist. I draw pictures for a living. And I am here to tell everybody that not only does it get better, but it can be better right now. I was thinking back because of all the things that have been happening recently in the media and a lot of what's going on with our queer youth in America. And I was thinking about my experiences in high school and middle school. And I was trying to remember, and I was trying to think of like the times that were hard, but also, what made it so it wasn't as scary. And I remembered a time that I was going to see a movie with my absolute best friend. And we were walking in the theater and she decided to hold my hand. And I turned to her and I said, "Doesn't this make you uncomfortable? Doesn't it make you nervous? People are going to assume that you're dating me. People are going to assume that you're gay." And my best friend, 16, says to me, "It's my responsibility as an ally to shoulder that, to take that on. Like, it's my responsibility to be that for you and to do that for you." And I hadn't really remembered that situation until all this stuff started coming up in the media. I hadn't thought about it. And even now, like, thinking about it, it makes me feel incredible and like gives me like this sort of like heart palpitation, because her saying that to me made me feel safer than I think I could have ever felt. That my best straight friend saw it as her responsibility to be available to me in that way. And so I know that there are lots of videos going on right now saying like, "Oh, it gets better, you'll see it gets better." But I think what I want to leave you with right now is that you, in those moments when you're feeling really, really down, which everyone has, regardless of whether they're 16 or 67, when you're feeling really lonely and when you're feeling kind of hopeless, try to remember and think about the person in your life that is the most important person, like your best friend, whether they're straight or gay, anything about it, whether they live down the street or you need to pick up the phone to call them. In that moment where you're thinking this might be the end, or there's no way anything can ever get better, to call that person. There are lots of wonderful resources out there, but nobody's actually completely alone. You have someone who loves you, and when you're feeling scared, that is the person that you should call. You won't be burdening them, because they would much rather hear a phone call from you, even if you're feeling a little crazy, than to hear from someone else that you are no longer with us. So that's the message that I'd like to leave with you today.